Hello and welcome back to Evolving Ginger Gameplay. My name is Cliffy and today we are continuing our Wessex playthrough where we start in the year 867. If you're following along from our last episode, then you know that recently Queen G rose after her father, King Osric, passed away right before he had a male heir, which is unfortunate because we had an event towards the end where Queen G killed a knight due to an event where I should have said no, and I knew better, but I still allowed it. So most of our knights do not like Queen G. Wales split off because it went to her sister. And we are about to deal with a dangerous faction which has a large number of troops. I'm not entirely sure on the best way to handle it, but we are going to have to figure it out as we go. Oh, and the realm's also going to lose land when this vassal dies, apparently. And I'm not entirely sure why, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully these don't jump in during this faction war, because otherwise there's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do. Luckily these vassals are blocked from joining. Discontent. I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively place that there. Actually, let's move that here. And then, fortunately I gave her some gold, which I'm regretting now, because I was trying to sway her out of being in that faction. I will not be threatened. We'll fight. Let us... How many troops do we have? We have similar army size as them. So let's move this to here. And then let's go ahead and hire mercenaries, although I was hoping I would not have to. Let's hire them. It'll take a very large portion of gold, but it will be worth it. And let's raise all here. We did lose some council members, so let's get... I need to give him a position, so let's make you Spy Master, and that will make him moderately less upset. I don't want you as Spy Master. Having someone with minus 66 opinion of you is not a good idea there. I have about 4,000 troops. Can I call on? I can call on my ally. And I can also call on Queen Sarah, so let's do that. So Orkney will join in. They have about 1,000. And our sister will join in. She has about 750. Alright, and then as soon as they're raised, we'll combine the two. Cornwall might jump in shortly. That's fine, they don't have a lot of troops, but let's go try and catch them. We need to catch them somewhere. We're gonna catch them there. It's guaranteed. Yep. We should win. We have a slight advantage and we have more troops. And if we can capture her, that would be very much ideal, and that would potentially end the war. Actually, I also just want to look at... Okay, good. Just wanted to double check to make sure we were actually recording, because that would have been less than ideal. Alright, let's head north and deal with this siege. We'll just keep pecking away at their numbers. It's not ideal, but we'll live. I don't want to let them just gather and create one army of full strength. Keeping them split is going to be our best option. Just like they're trying to do there. We should still just barely outnumber them. Stop. Alright. Go, 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 go. Let's see if we can catch them. If we can catch them split, that would be huge. Nope. Our acquaintance died. So if we merge these together and we fought, we should win. They have defending and wetlands advantage, but we have a better commander. Alright, so they have a slight advantage over us. And now we have a larger advantage, so that's good. We also wounded... one of our knights was slain, but looks like their knight was slain right back. The North Riding should no longer be under siege, that is correct. There's a peasant revolt. Our ally was slain. Oh, he was really good. That's unfortunate. Peasant revolt, right? Defending against peasants. Okay. Not my problem. Alright, so let's head south. We're gonna split our force, I think, and try to regain our troop numbers. There's another faction. It's an independence faction, but he doesn't really have enough support for the time being, so that's fine. Let's see if we can follow this army and catch them. So if we can catch them at the right time, that would be ideal. Thormund is under siege. We shouldn't have enough troops for that. How do you have enough troops? We have 2 troops. Alright, let's see if we can catch them heading south. Looks like we should be able to catch them in Oxford. Maybe not. We can catch them there though, so even though they're gonna wipe out those 28 troops, those guys did a great job of just slowing them down. The criminal, while passing through the streets with my guardian pattern, we came by the pillory. Our man was stuck there begging for water or any kind of relief from his fate. So we could gain the trait arrogant. We can gain the trait compassionate. Or we could gain the trait callous. I don't think we want arrogant. Compassionate. The natural dread minus 15 and the dread decay plus 100%. Attraction opinion plus 5. I guess we'll take compassionate even though I don't love it. I think we need the dread to keep people in line. Let's take callous. He shouldn't be able to siege that down with 2 troops. That seems like there's some kind of issue ongoing there. Alright, so we captured someone. Let's also just get rid of this rally point. Let's see if we can capture them, or fight them as well. Just keep picking away at their numbers. We're at 63, which is all from wars. Alright, so we're gonna beat this army back. Alright, so we just knocked out... So he just pulled out of the war. When it's his claim, so shouldn't that end the war? Alright, let us siege down Mercia's capital and see if we can capture her. It's too bad that she joined, or she created this. She was loyal to our father. I am not ransoming anyone until this war is over. Aren't you related to us? Yeah, you're my cousin. Let's release you. Give me a weak hook. Can I recruit you? You're not very good at stuff though, unfortunately. Is your wife good at stuff? No. Let's release him since we're related to him. Everyone else is going to have to stay and think about what they've done to end up where they are. I wonder if I should just go fight them to the north again. It's about 400. Oh, let's go fight them. It'll take us a while to get up there, but that's fine. Alright. Hopefully our allies will either... Ideally they would siege this to help us out, but it looks like they're following along with us, which is also fine. What's Alba doing? They have way more troops than us now. Let's see if we can catch them there. They're going to have defending in hills, but that's fine. Claim for months. So he has a claim on what? Oh, that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Right. Bolton is under siege due to peasants. Our allies are coming in. And 90% maybe? 94. We captured her husband. I think let's go back and try to take the capital. And then this war should be over soon. Schemers discovered, so our spy master's coming with grave news. It is Hold, the daughter of the Count of Tever, that's plotting against my vassal, Earl Ragnar. Well, Earl Ragnar is in jail because he plotted against us. Well, I mean, he's supporting his liege in the war, which is technically my vassal that is leading this war, so let's see if we can catch them. They just have a county advantage here, though. We should be able to catch them there, though. Apparently not. Where are they going? Alright, we will catch them there. They'll have some defensive bonuses, but we still outnumber them 4-1. And this should end the war. Which is good, because I'm going to need to get back some gold. Is any war score from prisoners? No. Pay me 50 gold. Pay me 50 gold. You're in debt. So give me a weak hook. And renounce your claims? No. Give me a weak hook and I will release you. And then we did also... Alright, so let's end the war. Force demands, disband all. Excellent. Let's look at our council. Duke Magnus, looks like he might not be feeling too well. Yep, he's ill. Alright, so our council's in good shape. Our knights may not be. Yeah, we might want to invite some knights here. Let's let our golden numbers get replenished a little bit. Court, prisoners. I can ransom him for 100 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. I can ransom her. She does not have the gold necessary to pay for her release, so she's going to stay. And he will pay the 10. Alright, excellent, excellent, excellent. We also have a new dynasty legacy. So we could take this and have a chance of inheriting bad congenital traits, minus 30%. Chance of new bad congenital traits, minus 30%. I think we'll just continue down the blood tree here. Alrighty. Well, we're in no shape to be fighting Alba anytime, unfortunately. That being said, no, we don't have a valid claim. Looks like some Norse took over this, though, which is interesting. I could declare a holy war. There's no allies, it's just a question of if anyone else would join in. I think it's worth it, though. He would not accept different... There's just way too many things going on there. We're in line to inherit. Heir in line to inherit. Titles, okay. Is there any wars that we actually want to? Why could we declare war here? Apparently we have some claims. Oh, alright. Alright, so we've successfully defended England. Why? So I hit my mic there. Liberty War? What Liberty War? I guess it's for the duchy. Right, because we're England. We are England. Alright, good. Okay, he gained a trade physician, so that's good. He does not like us, which is unfortunate. He would not accept converting due to numerous issues. We are pretty, or aka handsome, so that's good. Our future husband is also a good marshal, so that's excellent. Alright, also... Alright, so... Osric is invading... Orkney? Alright, so we're helping someone scheme at court. So there's a attempt to kill our courtier, unfortunately. So we joined a war. We joined the Arcadian conquest, which is our future husband's land on the earldom of Osric. So he is trying to take over Osric. Okay, let's help our husband out then. We're betrothed. Let's raise all our men at arms, which should be more than enough. Lost in thought. He gains pensive. He should probably be educated. Are you... You're a knight who's halfway decent. He'll gain up to 25 opinion of us. Yeah, let's do that. He'll make one of our knights like us more. He's a good knight. Right. He might not have accepted. I don't know how it works. Oh well. It's still a good educate option, so. Alright, so that's good. The one issue is that this potentially gives Alba more territory, I guess, but it's not the end of the world. He has a truce with Alba, a truce with Osric. It's my brother... or my half-brother. Also has cancer. Oh, so it's my mother's son. Didn't realize she had been married before, but oh well. Let's take a look at prisoners. Are you good? We can ransom you, that's fine. And then we'll siege that down. There's another dangerous faction, which is 3 people. Lincolnshire, East Anglia, and Kent. Alright, Kent, unfortunately, is a big one. Can I sway people yet? I can sway him. I don't know if I can stop this, though. How much longer do we have them for? They have 7 months left. And they can send an ultimatum right as that ends, unfortunately, so we're going to need to get some gold. Yep, 6 months. Can I ask the Pope for gold? I don't have nearly enough piety. I'm already wealthy. Not that it matters. Alright, so the biggest issue in this one is that Kent is fighting. Because they, by themselves, have almost enough troops. I'm not sending anyone gold because that has never worked. As soon as this is over, we will be able to disband. I don't have enough gold to keep these mercenaries, though, unfortunately. Which is making up a large portion of my troops. Court, can I ransom anyone? 25 gold. And then this one for 10. Okay, good. I might also just need to ransom Duchess Yoren for as much as I can. Let's disband all. Secret expose. Oh good, we have mustering grounds now. Alright. I'm gonna have to wait to do anything with that, but how much gold? You're close. And now Alba is declaring war for the Duchy of Munster. This is really bad timing, and I might kind of just have to let him win. Because I have to try to defend this as is. I wonder how he has a claim to that anyway. The Duchy of Munster. Which is most of the land I have in Ireland anyway, so... Desmond, Cornwall. Well, Cornwall, you tried to... Alright, well, the mercenaries are gone, unfortunately. We could call on our allies. I think I'm gonna ransom her now. She has 100 gold. Where's Kent? They can send an ultimatum at any time. The problem will be that Kent and East Anglia can almost immediately gather their armies together. Mercenaries. I might have enough. It's just the issue of if I have all my troops raised. I will not be threatened. Rally the troops. Pause. Let's go to council. Let's make Cornwall. And let's give it to him, I guess. Alright, so we have about 3,000, so we need mercenaries. Just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because it doesn't really matter which. Let's hire you. And then raise all. And then we're going to go in debt, unfortunately. But we don't have much of a choice if we want to keep England together. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My name is Ziddick. I've traveled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you. So we can tell him to embrace God and get a weak favor hook. He'll become our courtier and convert to Catholicism. The more the merrier. We get a strong hook. Gain 20 stress, becomes our courtier, gains a lot of opinion of us. We have no rooms for the like of you. I mean, you're nothing wild, but embrace God and you may join. Alright, let's go fight Kent first, because they have the strongest forces. We just have to defeat Kent here. There's no other way around it. Alright, good. We caught them split, which was ideal. We're gonna be able to weaken their army. Alright, and then we're heading north immediately. We gained 100 gold, which is huge. Because otherwise we might not have enough gold to maintain our army. We can gain the trait ambitious or paranoid. Let us take ambitious. Alright, hopefully their 2000 doesn't immediately just march into with this. They might. Which gives them about the same size army as us. Let's find out. The chances are even. Let's have these two join up. Let's see. Let's go for it. We have a plus 10 advantage, plus 8, plus 5, plus 12, plus 10. Alright, so I think... Alright, yeah, they're just continuing to take out west, but we can't do much about that for now. Alright, excellent. That gives us 50% war score in this war. We did capture some folks, so let's take a look. We could definitely ransom him. Let's go ahead and do so, just to help fund our war. I'll probably hold on to him. Well, I'll probably just have to hold on to both of these two. Alright, so let's chase this larger force down. Because if we can keep them from gaining back any of their forces, then and keeping their numbers down, then we have a shot here. Alright, we're gonna catch them eventually. It's just a question of when and where. And if it takes us into our territory, that's ideal. Like, this is going to give us advantages, and I don't think they can get by Winchester without us catching them there. We're going to catch some of them. Got the larger size of their force, so that's ideal. Oxford is under siege, but we can defeat them once we've dealt with this army. Let's go deal with Oxford. We captured some more folks, that's good. If we can catch any of their side, yep, we caught the smaller force, that's fine. Just gonna keep picking away at them. They're gonna have some defensive advantages here, but that's fine. We outnumber them 3-1. That army is gonna join late. He left the war early again. I don't know why people trust him at this point. They're gonna join late, that's fine. Hopefully they get locked in. Yep, they're locked in. They're now stuck. And that might give us enough war score Nope, but it's close. So, let's chase them down some more. Let's siege this down, I guess. The faithful prepare for war. Papal envoys reach my court bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Martinus. Can I get gold from you yet? Don't have the piety, unfortunately. As a Catholic queen, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself, to all those who take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Jerusalem. The Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. I can't help you for now. Alright, let's try to siege this down. Even if all their forces get together, that's only about 500. We can negotiate an alliance. Let's go ahead and do that with our sister. Oh, I didn't even call her into this. Our counselor died. Do I have a physician? I do. Okay. We need a steward, and we need a good one. Which unfortunately is neither of you. Which is gonna upset you. Let's just give it to Northumbria, though. We might get enough troops to siege that down, but we have a head start. I think they're gonna get enough war score once they take that to win, but Princess Juliana, who is our sister, becomes our friend. Being raided. We can potentially go deal with them if this gives us enough war score to win. I can ransom him for 50 gold. Let's go ahead and do that because he pulled out of the war anyway. Is there anyone else? You're unlanded. You have a ton of alliances. Definitely used to hold land. Can I recruit you? Let's go ahead and recruit you after you convert. You can be a knight. Give me a weak hook and I'll let you go. Just clearing out our prison a little bit. Alright, so that's good, that's good. We have a favor hook. Fortunately, Munster's not looking great, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that for the time being. Siege is lost. Alright, they're probably going to come after us directly next. Alright, we have enough war score. Can I ransom you? 10 gold. None of this is prisoner base, so yeah. Let's ransom you. 50 gold. Can I ransom you? 50 gold. And 100 gold. And just like that. Alright, good. Let us go ahead and enforce demands. And we are... I can't disband, but we can just let our troop numbers replenish here. The one shot I have at defending Munster is if I head north. Great, another faction. How are you allowed to keep creating these factions? Does not make any sense. We are being raided. I probably should go deal with that first. In case they head towards Winchester or something. A lot of notifications. However, we did successfully defend our second... Oh, they're heading out to sea. Alright, we're not catching them. Alright, let's head north. Alba, Northman army. So I can take... So our steward is offering us lessons which could potentially increase our stewardship by 2, or we gain taking finance lessons for 5 years to give us stewardship plus 3. He would get a weak favor hook on us, or we can decline it. Let's just accept. Alright, so we get plus 3 stewardship for 5 years. I think Alba's armies are dealing with more Viking adventurers. So they are going after Ulster. So let's go after... I don't know if we could go after their capital. Let's go after Durham. I can't fight them directly. They're going to keep getting positive war score, though, for holding the capital. Mercia is also involved in a war. What's this? Pending Crusade. Our counselor also just died of old age. Let's give it to her. She has good stewardship. I mean, you still won't give me gold, right? Because I don't have enough piety. I think the first thing I'm going to do when I'm old enough is go on a pilgrimage to help get us some piety back. Or just in general. That's 400. You know, I don't really have much of a choice. Let's just march on Alba. We can also ransom some prisoners. Let's ransom him for 100. Let's ransom you for... You don't have enough. You're going to have to sit and think then. Let's send gold. I don't really have much of a choice. I can't send troops. How many troops do you have? About 800. You're no longer married to West Francia, though. Interesting. Okay. So basically what I'm hoping is that this forces... Alright, so it's forcing the Alban troops north. We are fighting in Alba, though. Who are we fighting? Interesting. Accidentally ran into an army without paying attention. Just not ideal. Looks like Alba is wiping the floor with the Northmen. They're probably headed for us next. And I don't know if we take that. We definitely don't take that in time. Let's head out to sea. Can I offer a white piece? No. We'll head out to sea. This will force them north, though. We might be able to loop back around and take Munster long enough to try and force the war to... Basically, I'm just trying to extend the war long enough where we can get like a white piece and not lose all this territory. I don't know if it's actually possible, just based off of the troop differential, but it's worth a shot at least. And I'm not calling our sister in, just because she does not have that many troops. And I really don't think that she... just based off of like excuse me. And our mercenary contract is ending. Alright. Let's take a minute here. I just clicked on something I shouldn't have. Alright, so Queen G is now a woman now. I've that's not great. I'm disappointed in my results. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, we have 2-star insightful thinker. We do have some pretty decent halfway stats though. Alright, so let's go ahead and get married. Mercenary contracts ending shortly. We are now the cultural head. And I think we'll go for Casus Belli. Well, we're getting a bonus to it, so we won't go for Casus Belli. Let's go for city planning. I guess let's take Banis for the Levi reinforcement rate. We've been doing a lot of fighting. We're still losing. We do have some alliances. He has 1,000 troops. I mean, I really don't know how we're gonna fight Alba in the long run without getting... We're gonna need some massive alliances to come through clutch for us. So he's technically a king. I can ransom him for 10 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Factions. Still some factions, unfortunately. Ransom accepted. No, what are you doing? Land. Go siege down Desmond. So I'm gonna just have to keep kind of annoying Alba by... Oh, we are pregnant. That was very fast. It's also potentially good though, because it could get us an alliance. They are also about to successfully siege down 3 of our territories, so let's see what that does to the war score. We have a decent archbishop. That's good. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on Mayo. Might still just declare war there anyway, regardless. I think they're headed down towards us now. Yeah. Mercenary company has been dismissed, so we have very few troops now. Let's go ahead and release this gentleman as well. I mean, they have 9,000 troops. We now control Desmond. I don't know if we should just run out to sea, because they're instantly going to take it back, and there's not a whole lot we can do to stop them. Now, white peace out yet? No. Will not accept. It's a long war. We need it to last a lot longer, though. The war score... It's also now peasants fighting. Or rebels. We'll have him lead this, that's fine. Alright, they're coming in. I'm not going to make it out to sea on time, so good luck. I don't think we win, though. Being raided. Greetings, my impressive liege. My hunters captured this live stag. So, do we have stress? Oh, we do have a lot of stress. Alright, I gotta do something about that. So we could get a garden stag, which would give us monthly prestige and minus 10% stress gain for 10 years. Or impromptu venison. We'll let it roam. Do also need to do something about that, though. Let us... It's a lot of gold either way. It's thinking that... Nah, yeah, I was gonna say, that's not right. We'll fight. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, if he dies, the land goes to his son, who likes us a little bit more, I think. Our knight was wounded, unfortunately, and they're taking more of our territory to the north. Our newborn son, Osric. He can be Luke, since our father was Osric. Try to avoid recurring king names. Our courtier was captured. And we're now retreating. And they are sieging more of our territory. If I surrendered... not a whole lot we can do unless I can somehow get an alliance. Let's take a look at the Frankias. Will not accept. Does not want alliance. I have too many existing alliances. Do I have too many existing alliances? I have 2. You have 2. Oh, there's also a chance of them being inbred. We don't want that. Alright. Frisia, no. Denmark's probably still... yep. Asturias, nope. Yeah, there's not a ton of options for alliances, unfortunately. Bohemia... about Italy. We're very far away, but... will not accept. Yeah. Oh well, it was worth checking into. This also puts our army in an awkward position. I guess let's try to siege down Dublin. We'll see what happens there. I really don't think there's any way we can continue this, though. They still outnumber us. And now our army's stuck here, so I can't even send them to go replenish their troop numbers. They're getting awful close, and I think that when they do capture Desmond again, they're going to be very close to 100. Whose armies are these? Moray is at war with Lothian. See, we really need someone to weaken Alba enough through a similar war. The issue is that they keep doing... because it's... so be it. Yeah, we lost. Alright, let's disband. I mean, I can't disband. They're right here. I don't know why I can't disband this army. What is going on? Maybe because they're too close to this army? Alright, there we go. Now we can disband. Excellent. Alright. Pretty sure we pledged gold, so we're good there. Now it's saying we have not. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we pledged gold. We're fine. We can lose piety. That's fine. Alright, not ideal. Can we declare war here? Don't have the valid. Still working on the claim there. Oh, she's fabricating claims. Being raided. Alright, we need to figure this out. West Francia, we could potentially get an alliance if they have children. That might be the only option there. Because I don't know how else we would be able to. Yeah, because we don't even really have claims anymore. They outnumber us. We will accept for this feast in Norwich, though, and go from there. We are surviving for the time being, but we're definitely not. I did not select. Oh, that's what I clicked off of. Oh, that was so dumb. We've not been getting any points for learning. We're going to just take learning with the development growth for scholarship focus, and I think we'll go down scholar. Ah, that was so dumb. I accidentally right-clicked on it earlier, so I wasted about a year's worth. Oh well, there's not much I can do about that. Feast a conversation partner. My acquaintance Paula goes on and on about the blessings of family. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lady? No, please do go on. It gives us interesting conversation for 10 years. Why don't we talk more about you instead? No, I don't care about that. So we could grow. We could ridicule her. She would lose 30 opinion of us. We gain a rivalry, lose some stress, and gain some prestige. Yeah, why not? She's super far away anyway. Alright, that's good. Feast, what a good evening. Right, I wonder if we should go on a pilgrimage, or wait for the time being. Feast and awe. Right. Well, it's part of West Francia, so that's not a good idea. Alright, so we lost more stress, that's good. We have a claim on that, we have a claim on that. We're working on a claim there. Our troop numbers are getting replenished. It's gonna be difficult at any time. Yeah, because this is still through an election. It's always going to be difficult to try and take land from them. I don't have a good way around it. I mean, I can keep focusing on my territory. I'm just worried that they're going to just continuously, slowly pick away at us, and there's not much we can do about it. I mean, maybe it just turns into us being a vassal one day. We'll see. Oh well. Alright. So we're kind of just in a waiting mode. We have gold. I think we go on a pilgrimage. Let's go on a pilgrimage. And we will go to gold. Alright, because we need some more piety that will allow us to ask the Pope for gold, which can I actually do that? We're already wealthy, so let's spend some gold and improve our territory if we can. Let's upgrade our barracks. Alright, will you now give me gold, Pope? No, why not? Base reluctance minus 40. Oh well. Pilgrimage, love thy neighbor. So, we can gain sympathy to heathens based off this woman's declaration that all heathens are abominable monsters in the eyes of God, which would give us domain taxes plus 10%, different faith, opinion of different faiths plus 10, different faith opinion plus 10, or disdain for heathens, which would give us Levi reinforcement rate. I mean, I don't think we really have any other different faiths in ours except for Insular Irish. Let's take the reinforcement rate, I guess. We have a lot of vassals that want positions. Let's take a look at this. Alright, let's give Kent the position. Mercia, what are you good at? So we have walked the holy path. We are now a pilgrim. We gain a good sizable chunk of piety and gain determined pilgrim. We can also ask the Pope for gold, so let's go ahead and do that. Probably want to change this so that someone else... Alright, so we need a new Chancellor, so that's good. Let's make the Duchess of Mercia that. I'll keep her happy. I don't care about him being unhappy. You're imprisoned by your father for some reason. Can I... And we return home. So he's... that's not good that he's... hasn't converted at all. What's your health ailing? Can I get you to convert? Let's try to get him to convert. He's Catholic and Gaelic up there. I mean, good for them. They're really the Gaelics are really, So he gains a weak Father Hook on us, and he will convert, so that's good. What about your children? They did not convert. We can still try to get them to convert, though. Let's pin you. I definitely don't want you in a position of power. Even if I gave you a position of power, then you still wouldn't like us enough. Alright, so we will get a claim here, and then we can declare war there. Really need an alliance somewhere. This Francia is losing. Or if we're count on the Kingdom of Aquitaine. So they're trying to recreate Aquitaine. That's interesting. East Francia is really the one I need, but... Let's also pin you. That's my sister-in-law, but... Greetings. Alright, so we get a claim on Mayo. Let's instantly declare war. And then let's raise all our armies nearby. Raise all here. And we're going to take over Mayo. Well, we will as soon as our armies can move, so... Dear God, go outside. It is late, and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar. Just as I start giggling at some delightfully snide marginalia left by the previous reader, my husband enters the room. Spineless woman, you neglect everything but your studies, reading indoors, alone from dusk to dawn. Get your head out of those dusty scrolls or don't come to my bed tonight. So... we could say as you wish. We gain alluring confidence for 1 year. Our husband gains 20 opinion of us. Perhaps we could read excerpts together from now on. Our learning would increase by, or his learning would increase by 2. But his opinion of us would drop. We could, I need not lay with you. I have the warm embrace of knowledge. He loses 40 opinion of us. We gain +1 learning, but we also gain 100 learning lifestyle. Kind of need children, so let's just go with as you wish. Or because right now we have the one son. If If we could get a daughter, that would be ideal. We do have halfway decent learning. It's at 17. Now let's wait for our forces to combine and then we'll move in together. That's it. And they're going to have some defensive bonuses, it looks like. And it looks like they also have some mercenaries, perhaps. Yep, they do have mercenaries. But we do outnumber them. Looks like we're being doubly rated, unfortunately. We're calling our allies, but we don't really need them for the time being, so we will ignore that. And carry on. Excellent, we captured someone, his marshal. And I'm going to... negotiate their release, demand their conversion, and recruit. Alright, so he's using his contract to get low taxes, so that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Not ideal, but we did get him to convert, so... Does still want a seat on the council. Alright, good. We are pregnant. Hopefully it will be a daughter. Because we're absolutely going to need an alliance with someone in order to be able to fight Alba at all. How about now? Nope, minus 125. I don't know why he's saying we have too many alliances. We only have 2 alliances. Oh well. Alright, so we won again very shortly. We got an unpressed claim on some of our sisters' territories, so we'll leave that as safe for now. Oh. More nudity, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to edit that out or something. Why was I looking at Bavaria? Well, that's our sister's territory. Oh well. Our sister's doing quite well, though. Even better than us, I'd say. Alright, captured. Let us ransom you for 50 gold. And enforce demands. And we will disband all. Apparently we're under our limits. We can continue to hold on to that. We should feudalize it. Fervent feaster. So they want a feast. Do I care about your opinion of us? I do not. So that's fine. So I need to feudalize this. So I need to turn it to a castle. Just bear with me here. Costs us 500 gold. I don't know if that's really worth it. I think I'd rather just grant it to someone and let them deal with it. Let's grant it to him. He can deal with that. Alright. Alba has a good chunk of gold and 12,000 troops. We have a truce with them for 3 years. 12,000. The outnumber is 3-1. There's not a whole lot I can do. Denmark has a lot of land, but a lot of wars ongoing. what to do about this. Well, let's see what happens with these marriages and potential alliances. We really need a Francia or Italy. Would you marry... Nope. Still too many alliances. I don't know why. We have a second son. Who can be Thomas. I'm not too concerned about that as much as I was earlier, just because of we don't have Wales anymore to split off. We don't have Brittany to split off anymore. Looks like there's some raiders over here in Wales, but that's our sister's problem. Ruler in the making, so Luke is bossy. And are you being educated? Alright, so he'll become our ward. Let's also make Thomas our ward. Should have thought of both of those earlier. And if you're bossy, then you either want marshal or stewardship. Let's go stewardship. Oh, I wonder if I should go marshal. Stewardship should be fine. Alright. So we have a spattering of territory in Ireland. Alba has the majority of it, though. I think ideally what would happen is, well, there's no one that can really come close to their troop numbers for now. Yeah, I'll pay the ransom. I didn't realize you still had any of my... is this enough territory where they can create the Kingdom of Ireland? So here's an actually interesting thing. He only has one child, though. I think what might happen, which would be ideal, is that Alba's going to split on the next death, because they now have enough territory where Ireland should form. It should form. I don't know if that's actually true or not, though. The bad news is I only have 3 earldoms now. Which hopefully these 3 don't get split between my sons again, because then we're going to have very little actual territory. Alright, we finally got our first one of these, so let us take, I don't know how to pronounce that, Pedigree? Pedigree? Let's go with that. Sure, why not? That gives us, our wards can get additional skills and become our friends. It's mainly for the additional skills. After that, we'll probably go for scientific and plant cultivation. But this should make our sons better in the long run, so. Other thing is that King Oscar is relatively young, so he still has the potential to be declaring a lot of wars against us, and there's not much we can do about that. I wonder if I should be swaying him. We are now under attack by Northmen. Try to sway the King of Alba. Let's see where they try to land. We might just have to... Let's call on our allies. You any good at... No, I don't really want you joining. What is your war for? You have an unmarried daughter, but she's nowhere near my son's age, so even if we did get an alliance... We could pay them gold. I think we'll fight them though. Luckily it's not a territory that I'm too worried about, but I think we will leave it here. So if you've been watching, thanks for watching. It's been a bit of a crazy episode where we did lose some territory to Alba. We did successfully fight off another faction war for independence, or putting our uncle up on the throne. So we're surviving, we're not thriving. But as I stated earlier, I think our only option for defeating Alba down the line is potentially, what's going to happen is that when he dies, I think they now have enough territory for the Kingdom of Ireland to form. So, there's one claimant. It's created recently too. So I think when that happens, when they die, their land's going to be split, and that's going to weaken them. And potentially what's going to happen is that he's going to inherit the Kingdom of Ireland. Let's actually look at this. It should be inherited by him, whereas Alba is going to be inherited by him, which is going to weaken their numbers. That's my thought, at least. We'll see if it actually works out that way. I don't actually have any claims that could I declare any wars? All my wars would be for other territories in Ireland, but oh well, it's an option. We'll see what happens, but thanks for watching, and until next time.